Good morning, children. I am Ravinder Malik, your English teacher, and I am again welcome you all in RED group of schools. My dear children, as we know that during this period, during this critical situation, you are attending online classes and you are learning a lot. But before starting today's class, I want you to please sit properly, listen carefully, be active and alert so that you can get each and every concept of the topic. So I hope that everybody has it properly now. That's nice. So students, do you know today what we are going to start? What we are going to learn about? Guess. Before starting this lesson, I want you to guess. Let me give some examples. Like I'll say, I am speaking loudly. You are listening carefully. You are playing happily. My father works hard. The children run fast. The boy threw a stone perfectly on the dog. So students, can you guess? Okay, yes, I hope that many of you have guessed. Now student, let me tell you, today we are going to start the topic adverb. Students, adverb, what are they? Before starting this topic, I want you that in English language, you got many appreciations from your teachers, from your parents, your friends also. So, like you can say, you are good, you are best, you are doing well. So, what are these? If I talk about if we leave adjective, if we leave adjective aside, the remaining words which are used to admire, which are used to appreciate, they are adverb. And we can say the adverbs are the ornament of English language. Students, before starting the topic, let's discuss about the learning objective. So, the first objective is, after completing this lesson, student will be able to identify and use adverbs as modifier to express time, place, manner, degree and frequency. Next, student will be able to recognize adverbs and distinguish them from other parts of speech. Yes. So now let's come to the definition part. What adverb is? Adverbs are actually words. Adverbs are words that modify the meaning of verb, adjective, adverb itself, conjunction and preposition. What are these? Verb, adjective, adverb, conjunction, preposition. They are the part of speech. Actually, if I will talk about it modify all the parts of speech except noun and pronoun. And who modify noun and pronoun? That is adjective. And adverb modify the remaining parts of speech. Students, let's enjoy some examples. I hope that you are listening patiently and you can read these, and you can do activity also, like he walks slowly, you can try to walk slowly, okay? Then you can walk fast, okay? Next, the first example, he walks slowly. So the word which is written in red color, that is an adverb. It describes the verb how to walk. How does he walk? So he walks slowly. He is telling about the manner of walking. Number 2, she is extremely beautiful. Dear student, here beautiful is an adjective and extremely describe the meaning of adjective. How beautiful? How much beautiful? Extremely beautiful. So in the second sentence, adverb extremely describe, modify adjective beautiful. Number 3, the horse runs very fast. Yes, the fast is a adverb here, and very, it describe adverb itself. How fast? Very fast. Okay, do it very fast. Complete your homework very fast. So next one is number 4. Ravi reached the station little before the train left for. So here before is an conjunction. Students, before is an conjunction, but the little, let me correct it, before is a conjunction, but little is an adverb that modify the conjunction little. How little, how before, kitna pehle, little before. Next, she parked her car just at the gate. Where? Just at the gate. She parked her car just at the gate. So here just is an adverb that modify the preposition at. Number 6, the birds flew exactly over my head. This is also the example of preposition. Before preposition is over, before preposition exactly adverb is given here. So we can say that adverb can define a verb, adjective, and adverb itself, preposition and conjunctions. I hope that these things, the definition and the examples are clear to you. So now take some water. Okay, in between take some water. Water is very necessary beta for our life, and if you will drink water in between, it will give you energy. Now students, will discuss kinds of adverbs. Students, if you talk about kinds of adverb, there are mainly 8 kinds of adverb in English grammar. The first one is adverbs of manner, adverbs of time. All these you can read and we will discuss one by one. Now come to the first adverb. It's adverb of manner. Adverb of time, it's adverb of time. Adverb of time, what is it? Let's see. Adverb of time shows when the action takes place. It's very simple definition beta. When the action takes place, it shows, it demonstrates. For example, you can say today, tomorrow, yesterday, last plus time words means last day, last night, last week, last year, last month, last decade, last century, last fortnight. Late, now, ago, daily, already, at present, etc. So these are the adverbs of time. Let's look on an example. I shall finish this work. I shall finish the work soon. So if I'll put the question, when do I finish the work? So I will finish the work soon. So soon is telling here about the time. कि कब action complete होगा? Soon, जल्दी. Instead of soon, you can write today, tomorrow, I shall finish the work tomorrow, yesterday, last day, last night, etc. You can also write na, I'll finish the work now. So thing is clear that adverbs tells us about the when the action takes place. You can also recall many sentences. Okay, try to recall. Try to make the sentence with the help of times, adverbs of time like today, tomorrow, yesterday, last day, last night, etc. Students, now move to the second part, that is adverbs of place. Yes, what are the adverbs of place, student? The very simple thing is here. Adverbs of place shows where the action takes place. They tells us the position, the place of an action. For example, we can say, let's see an example. We stayed there for a week. Where did we stay? We stayed there. There refer to a place. The same next example, you can see the here, there, in, out. I am in the room. Where I am in? At present, where are you? In the house. You can say I am in the house. Got it? So out, away, down, everywhere, somewhere. These are the adverbs of place. Use them in the sentence. After that, students, okay. So adverbs of frequency. Students, adverb of frequencies. How many times have you taken chocolate? Today have you taken chocolate? Okay, I'm just kidding, beta. So student, it shows how often an action take place. How often? Okay, like once, twice, thrice, again, 4 times, 5 times, 7 times, 8 times, seldom, always, never, seldom, often, rarely, firstly, secondly, etc. So this shows the frequency of an action. Let's see an example. He never comes late. What is his frequency? He never comes late. How many times he come late? Never. Or we can say he once come late. He once comes late. We can say he twice comes late. You again come late, but you never come late. Yes or no? He rarely visit here. Students, now you rarely visit in school. You often take breakfast. Got it? So these are the adverb of frequency. Next, see the next example. Adverb of quantity, or we can say adverb of degree. What do you mean by degree, students? It shows to what extent a thing is done. It tells us a degree of an action. How much? We can say they answer the question, how much? We can say that he speaks very loudly. If I'll ask, how much loudly I am speaking, you will say, sir, you are speaking very loudly. Sir, you are speaking very loudly. You can say, na? So, very tells us about the degree. Oh, degree of an adverb. Ki kitna loud, kitni quantity. Next, I am nearly exhausted. Students, I am teaching you and I am nearly exhausted because I am teaching you since 15 minutes. But I am not, I am just kidding, beta. So, I am nearly exhausted. Kitna? Quantity kya thakne ki aapki kitna thak gaye ho? To what extent? Nearly exhausted. Lagbag mein thak gaya. Enough. Very. You can also make the examples from these other words also. Now let me come to the next point. That one is interrogative adverbs. Yes, student. Interrogative adverbs are those adverbs, very simple, I don't need to tell you. Interrogative, what do you mean by interrogative, students? Think about it and read about it. Okay. So they are used to begin questions. Like the questions start from WH family and helping verbs also, but here we can see the WH family are the interrogative adverbs. Which are they? Not all, but some. Like when, where, how many times, how far, how long, how much, whence. Whence means where, from where. Okay. So let's see an example. When did you born? Do you know when did you born means when is your happy birthday? And can you give me the cake on your birthday? Okay. Next example is where do you live? You can say I live in Marot, I live in Jhajjar, I live in Chuchakwas, I live in Fla. I don't know the name of the villages all. Got it? So students, these are the interrogative adverbs. The interesting part is there that they start from WH family, and you can start how many times do you take food. Okay, and I can say how far is your home from the school. I want to visit your home, student, so please tell me how far your home is. So here how far is also an adverb, interrogative adverb. How long? Okay, how long to tell the distance also. We can say how long is this, how long will you stay here? How long will you stay at home? how much is used for the quantity, whence is used for the from where. Students, next part, adverb of manners. Adverb of manners, what are they student? Shows how an action is done. The very interesting part of adverb student, adverbs of manner. बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग है बेटा, सबसे इंटरेस्टिंग तो यही है. What is this? You can say he spoke loudly, this book is well written, and you can read the more adverbs: slowly, bravely, foolishly, wisely, loudly, badly, clearly, doubtfully, fast, hard, well, etc. Got it? You are doing slowly, you are doing bravely beta. Okay, don't follow the instructions foolishly, do your work wisely, speak loudly, I am tired badly. Okay, do your homework neatly and clearly. So these are the adverbs of manner, and most of the adverbs of manner takes ly at last. Next thing is fast. Do your work fastly. Am I right? No, because fastly is no word. Fast is adverb itself. Okay, so don't use fastly. You can say do your work fast. Next student, we have discussed the types of adverbs, and I hope that all the things are clear to you. We have discussed definition, we have discussed learning objectives also, and we have discussed that an adverb is a word that modifies the meaning of we can say verb, adjective, adverb itself, conjunction and preposition. After that we have read the 8 kinds of sentences, 8 kinds of verbs, and before them we have completed 6 today in this lecture. Now students, I want to ask from your side if you learnt all the things, if you got the things or not. You need to answer. The very first question is there: I am dash sorry. I am very much sorry, I am much sorry, or very sorry. Listen about it, think about it. So the answer is very sorry. I am very sorry. Number 2, he was dash to invite me. Very kind enough. He was kind enough to invite me. Next one, he narrated the story. Okay, so he narrated the story in details or with details. In detail, A option is correct. Number 4, yesterday dash he came to dinner. Yesterday in the night, evening or night. So we can say yesterday night, because we take dinner at night. So yesterday night he came to dinner. Number 5, there was no one there. Before long ago. Long ago, काफी टाइम पहले. Okay, there was no one there. Next, fill in the adjectives. Fill the adjectives in the first sentence and fill the gap with the adverbs. Okay, find the adjective in the first sentence. You can find the adjectives, and second gap, or you can say fill-ups. You can fill the adverbs. First, John is happy. So what is adjective here? Happy is an adjective. So what you need to do, students? So you need to fill the adverb of happy in the blank. She smiles happily. Yes, happily is the right answer. Number 2, the boy is loud. He shouts loudly. Her English is fluent. She speaks English. Yes, speak. Yes, fluently. Number 4, our mother was angry. So she spoke to us. कैसे बोलेगी मदर? गुस्से में होगी तो she spoke to us angrily. Number 5, my neighbor is a careless driver. He drives. If your neighbor is careless driver ना, तो how does he drive? कैसे चलाता होगा? He drives carelessly. So students, I hope that topic is clear to you, and now this is the time to say goodbye to you. Goodbye, listen it, attempt it, and try to enjoy your day. Thank you beta, have a nice day, bye.